Okay, my microphone was off. Whoops. Okay, so today we're playing more Metaphor ReFantazio. The last time we finished the Krigante Castle dungeon. We found out who was kidnapping all the children. It was in fact the I forget what she's called. But she was like the head of the village, the town. Joanna, I believe her name was. She was feeding children to her monster baby human. Okay. So I have choices to make. I can talk to people. Oh, I can talk to him? Well, hello there. What are you up to? The city's returned to its lively self, but were it not for all of you, thinking back, I do remember Lady Joanna disappearing at times. But I had not the slightest doubts about her then. Okay, Patrick. I'll see you then. I believed every word Joanna or Morris had to say, and I carried on without a care in the world. In some ways, the situation has shined a light upon me, even my own weakness, and I'll not make the mistake twice. I'd love to speak with ye if possible. I hope you'll make some time for me. Of course. Thank you. I owe ye. Just need your opinion on something. Is everything alright? Put the volume up a little bit. We have a shared vision.
We have a shared vision, one which will benefit everyone.
That answer's befitting of you. So that's what brought you all together. And you're the idealistic leader. So it is. What we need here is a leader everyone acknowledges. We need a new system where the people themselves govern the town.
That sounds like a fine idea.
I think that sounds like a fine idea.
I'm much assured by your words. Thanks for being so accommodating. If you can manage it, would you help me out again sometime? With your consult, I know this town will keep getting better.
I'd like to help.
Of course. I'd like
sure to make this town a nicer place to live.
I can feel Barden's profound love for the town, as well as his faith in me.
The honorable guardsman, Barden. Within him dwells the virtue of the commander. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Hello, both of you. Jama Top and Sharpies.
I shall protect the town you all saved.
New ability, Commander Archetype. The party can now study the commander. Cool. I can sense the heroic embodiment of the commander from Barden. You can now study the commander in academia. Try seeing what new powers await you.
I'd be glad if you came back soon. I'll try to have good news for you by then.
I parted ways with Barden and returned to the group.
What you want?
Does he have any more information I can buy? No, never mind. Map.
All right then.
Gauntlet Runner. Fairstone Market. Thoroughfare Square. Gauntlet Runner.
Where to?
San Lameo Street, maybe?
Let's go!
Brigitte! Oh, so it's you. You seem unscathed. I'm sorry, if you're looking for work, there's nothing here for you. Did something happen? Come inside. Hello! What's up to you too? How y'all doing?
Unfortunately,
I no longer have any work for you. The dog is no longer here. He ran away? That would have been preferable to the truth. But no, she was taken. I'm sorry. I know you kept your silence as promised. Unfortunately, that didn't stop a thief from sneaking in disguised as a vendor and taking her away. They left behind a letter that read, "Those who spread magic and nighters shall face the wrath of God." It's not hard to imagine what happened to her. I'll find the culprit before long, and I'll make certain they get what they deserve. However, this isn't the work of a single person, but that of a larger organization. Anti-Igniter extremists. A bunch of filthy, rotten cowards. Hello, Racing Miku. How are you doing today? The pup was innocent in all this. I shouldn't have kept her. The moment I start caring about anything, I lose it. I knew that. I tried to keep my feelings out of it, but why did this have to happen? Brigitte seems to be fighting through the pain. For how long must I live in this hideous world? If only I had disappeared instead. You can't stay today, but here's my like as always. Thank you. I don't really know how to pronounce your username. J. Garofa? Yours or not, I can sense the pain, sadness, and frustration Brigitte is feeling. Words would be of little comfort here. Perhaps if I stirred her imagination, she would be relieved of such despair. A book? I told Brigitte about the fantasy world depicted in my book, trying to give her even the faintest glimmer of hope. See you tomorrow, Racing Miku. Well, people will help one another, respect one another, and live in equality. How quaint. The author was a sheltered man, I take it. He knows nothing of the real world. The only equality is that we all inevitably die. The path to that point is different for everyone, meaning everyone has to fight through their own hell. Maybe. You may be right. It's been hell for you too, hasn't it? Not the same as mine, though. You've still got some light left in you. I can't see that light myself, but I know you can, and I really do want to believe in you and your vision. I can sense Brigitte's profound sadness and her grasping to trust. Rank up. 4.
I couldn't ask him to stay. Could I?
New ability, Scion's Merit. Increases skill inheritance slots for the merchant lineage to 3. Widens the variety of items sold at a Lycaon Magical Association.
In any case,
Here's your pay. I've included what I set aside for your future shifts, too. Thanks. And with this, your work is done. You don't need to come here anymore. I left the room without another word. Unfortunate. Can't we find her dog for her?
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
I'd like to find her dog.
All right then.
Oh, it's raining today. Is there anyone I can talk to? There are a few people. Nostalgic Elder. I like how they're all just standing around without umbrellas. I can study the commander now, so
Now, where was I?
let's go to academia.
Fascinating.
So you've a new archetype, have you? I expected nothing less. Please, do not hesitate to inform me when you wish to study it.
Hello.
Study archetypes. Okay, let's look at the commander. A support role that inspires and moves allies to the front row. Synthesis skills also provide some offensive magic. Details. Enhanced cooperation, hero passive. Makes enemies more likely to be stunned by support attacks in overworld combat. Increases all allies' defense for 3 turns. Rebellion. Increases critical rate for 1 ally for 3 turns. Fiery Strike. Deals medium physical fire damage to 1 enemy. May inflict burn. Formation of Vigor. Moves all allies to the front row and increases their attack by 2 ranks for 3 turns. Flame Vanguard. Deals medium magic fire damage to all enemies. May inflict burn. Heartbreak Stratagem. Negates 1 enemy's repel magic and repel physical skills. Hi, Patrick. Synthesis. Ally, magic, masked dancer, or summoner lineages. Oh. I haven't heard of the masked dancer or summoner lineage before. Megiddo. Deals medium magic almighty damage to all enemies. Pretty good. Ally, gunner, faker, or summoner lineages. Ooh.
I see. Fascinating. This right.
Its heroic embodiment is that of the stout-hearted officer, one who boldly leads their army from the front, vanguard upon the path to peace and prosperity.
All right.
3,000 mag is required to channel the commander for the first time. Do you want to awaken it? Yes, please.
I'm counting on you.
That is the power I seek.
Of course.
Then so be it. By shared resolve and honored creed, take new form as a commander. I hear the voices of past heroes' souls. O worthy heart who tempers anxiety into strength. If thou art prepared to lead soldiers proudly into battle, then I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the commander. So this is the power of the commander's soul. I shall use it to support my comrades valiantly. I'll support everyone if that is the best way to do so. The commander archetype is awakened. You can now change archetypes from the main menu.
Good. I'm still getting stronger.
Let me study Faker as well. Synthesis. There is no synthesis? Alright. Study.
Fascinating.
The Faker. This is the archetype you sense from Alonso's way of life.
This right.
Its heroic embodiment is that of the Revelator, one who breathes new life into old values by virtue of keen insight and masterful wit.
All right.
2,500 mag is required to channel the Faker for the first time. Do you want to awaken it? Yes, please.
I'm counting.
That is the power I seek.
Of course.
Then so be it. By shared resolve and honored creed, take new form as a Faker. I hear the voices of past heroes' souls. O worthy heart who tempers anxiety into strength. If thou art prepared to embrace the unknown and sow chaos in thy opponent's hearts, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the Faker. So
Really?
this is the power of the Faker, a fascinating power that befuddles enemies. There's a lot to test out. I may even have fun.
I found new power.
No, we're not channeling it. I'm just studying all of them. Thief.
See. Fascinating.
The Thief. This is the archetype you sense from Heismay's way of life.
This
Its heroic embodiment is of the wily justiciar, dwelling in the shadows of those who would conceal the truth and exposing their falsehoods to the light of day.
All right.
1,500 mag is required to channel the Thief for the first time. Do you want to awaken it? Yes, please.
I'm counting.
That is the power I seek.
Of
Then
course.
so be it. By shared resolve and honored creed, take new form as a thief. I hear the voices of past heroes' souls. O worthy heart who tempers anxiety into strength. If thou art prepared to embrace lawlessness and chivalry in equal margin, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the thief.
Really?
So this is the power of the thief's soul. I will master its power without succumbing to vice. I will save everyone, seen or unseen. Well, well, I see the number of archetypes you studied has grown. I am very pleased. My own research is coming along quite nicely, thanks to you. It's not much, but please take this as a token of my thanks. Hero's Fruit, times 5.
Good. I'm still getting stronger.
Knight.
I see. Fascinating.
The Knight. This is the archetype you sense from Hulkenberg's way of life.
This
Its heroic embodiment is that of the noble protector who stakes their pride on their ability to prevent their charges from taking harm.
All right.
900 mag is required to channel the Knight for the first time. Do you want to awaken it? Yes, please.
I'm
That
counting.
is the power I seek.
Of
Then so be it. By shared resolve and honored creed, take new form as a knight. I hear the voices of past heroes' souls. O worthy heart who tempers anxiety into strength. If thou art prepared to remain principled and pursue the path of the protector, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the night. So this is the power of the night's soul. I will protect what is precious to me with all I have, for an ideal world.
I found new power.
I see.
Brawler.
This, all right?
I'm counting.
Of course.
I see. Good. I'm still getting stronger.
I see.
Merchant.
Fascinating. All right.
I'm counting. Really. New skills, new possibilities.
Commander. Unlock condition. Rank 3 Barden. Rank 20 Commander. Brawler. Unlock condition. Rank 3 Katharina. Rank 20 Brawler. Thank you for redeeming Clown Nose. And Autism Creature. And Yeehaw.
I see. I see.
Okay, Wizard. Let's look at the skills for Wizard. Hero passive. In overworld combat, recovers MP each time an enemy is stunned or defeated. Botra deals medium fire damage to one enemy. Deals medium magic ice damage to one enemy. Deals medium magic electric damage to one enemy. Passive. While attack / defense or hit / evasion are buffed, recover a significant amount of MP every turn. Passive. Increases strength and hit rates of synthesis. Oh, and I have a bunch of synthesis skills. Fire. This would be mage, mass dancer, or summoner lineages. Oh, I would need another mage? Oh. Seeker, mage, or healer lineages. Mage, mass dancer, or summoner lineages. Thief, faker, or merchant lineages. Okay, that one would be activated because I have merchant, my team. Severe magic electric damage to one enemy. First ally, mage, mass dancer, or summoner lineages. Second ally, mage, mass dancer, or summoner lineages. I'll be back. I have to feed, but can't take my phone because I need to plug it in. Okay. Ready.
Fascinating.
The Wizard. This is the archetype you sense from Gallica's way of life.
This.
Its heroic embodiment is that of an adept scholar, a sorcerer who bends strong magic to their will and performs miracles in loyal service of their leader.
All right.
7200 mag is required to channel the Wizard for the first time. Do you want to awaken it? Yes, please.
I'm counting.
That is the power I seek. Then so be it. By shared resolve and honored creed, take new form as an adept mage. I hear the voices of past heroes' souls. O worthy heart who tempers anxiety into strength greater still. If thou art prepared to pursue knowledge that surpasses the natural logic of the world, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the mage. So this is the power of the wizard's soul. By this new magic, I swear I will change the world. I shall continue to brave the path forward for all those who suffer in this land. The wizard archetype is awakened. Well, well, I see the number of archetypes you've studied has grown. I am very pleased. My own research is coming along quite nicely thanks to you. It's not much, but please take this as a token of my thanks. Hero's Leaf of Light. Okay.
Found new power.
Yes, channel the wizard. Stroll is still merchant. Brigitte, I need her rank to be 8. Damn. I've only got her at 4. So I'm halfway there. And I need commander rank 10? Okay, I'm gonna have Stroll handle the commander.
All right. I'm counting on you. Of course.
I hear the voices of past hero souls. Thank you for patting my head. O worthy heart who tempers anxiety into strength. If thou art prepared to lead soldiers proudly into battle, then I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the commander. The soul of the commander. I'll do my best to inspire the group to victory. I will take charge for a world without futile conflict. Well, well, I see the number of archetypes you've studied has grown. He gave me 3 heroes fruits.
A new power to wield.
Okay. This is Hulkenberg. He is cleric. Wow, to unlock the second one after knight, I need rank 3 Hulkenberg, rank 20 knights, and 10 mage. Huh. Heismay. What is after? Okay. 3 Heismay, 20 rank thief. Sorry, rank 23. Gunner. Rank 3 Norris, rank 20 Gunner, rank 10 Seeker. He's currently at rank 16 Gunner. Right.
I can hardly wait.
15 different types. Let me save. I'm gonna be lurking because I'll be playing Darksiders too. Okay. Okay. Oh, I can talk to Stroll. I can talk to Stroll and anyone else? I didn't notice him here. Hey, what are you up to? Ironic how fidgety one gets when told to wait, isn't it? So I'm in a bit of a bind. With regards, Lord Hydron, the landowner in Grand Trad my family's old caretaker mentioned the other day. Rumors say he's clever, and not in the good way. I'm lost about how to approach him. I'll go with you. Thank you. Just having you by my side will be reassuring. He's a devout sanctus, so we should head to the Grand Cathedral in the royal capital. I was told Lord Hydron comes here often. Right on cue. If I'm not mistaken, you're the young Lord Stroll, are you not? It's an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Hydron, but how do you know me? Nary a soul in the kingdom hasn't heard at least rumors of Halia's tragedy. Perhaps you've come to reflect and pray? No, I came to see you, actually. I understand full well that this request may seem unreasonable, but I've come to beg the use of some of the vacant domiciles in the capital. As you know, my countrymen who fled Halia reside here, sleeping on the streets. Without roofs over their heads, they can barely scrape by. And so I implore you, please consider offering your support to these fine people.
No.
Are you implying I should do this as some manner of charity? Am I to be compensated in any way? Odd that you would petition me on their behalf to begin with. It's not as though they are still your responsibility. Besides, is poverty not an individual's onus to bear? They were attacked and forced to flee their homes. You would still hold them responsible for their lack of means?
Yes.
So fate was cruel to them, and they could not rise above it. Should they not hold themselves to higher standards? I'm afraid I'm under no obligation here. Besides, what of your own circumstances? With your parents in land gone, you have little else to anchor you. Consider restoring the glory of your house before you worry about the rabble. You're right about one thing. I was a fool to ask for your aid. What about everyone from back home?
Obvious.
Don't worry, I won't abandon my people. Incidentally, don't I know your compatriot from somewhere? You needn't worry about him. Besides, I must apologize for taking up your precious time today. But before I go, I would have you know that those refugees are my people. No matter your stance on it, I will do everything in my power to save them.
Worry not.
My good lad, I'm sure I must come across rather harshly, but it's not as though I have no sympathy for you. Abandoned by your parents, shunned by your relations, you were left to the harsh truths of the royal capital too young. It's a pity. Yet you won't help them.
Stop.
Let's not let our tempers get the best of us. This isn't over yet. I'm so sorry, Rangeef. I wasn't able to persuade Lord Hydron to offer assistance. It was always going to be a tall order, but he tossed it aside, calling it personal responsibility, and that I couldn't abide. Oh, please don't apologize. That you went to such efforts, it's more than we could ask. Besides, you needn't worry about us, young master. Your focus should rest on rebuilding your great house.
Yes.
House Heliatis. House Heliatis must rise again from the ruin that human wrought. Restore it to its former glory, or I should hope, to greater heights still. I'd heard you'd been living off the generosity of the noble families who respected your lord parents. To be brought so low can't have been very easy for you. Your people only wish to see your house flourish once again. With your inheritance, you should...
Wait.
Excuse my interruption, but did you just say inheritance? When the village was destroyed, I don't recall any mention of one. So you were unaware of it. I suspected as much given our conversation the other day. Your father would have kept it separate from the estate. Of this I have no doubt, though I couldn't begin to say how or where.
Taking that into
Interesting. Well, if there are any clues left, I'm sure they would all point to Halia. Can you think of any leads?
Yeah.
Perhaps, though I doubt anything survived the fire.
Hey.
Regardless, I'll make the journey back home on my own, alright? I'll not burden you with a wild goose chase. That safe? Wouldn't you be in danger going alone? It's nothing but cinders at this point. It's of no threat to anyone.
Thank you.
But listen, thank you for today. I would have lost it if you hadn't been here to keep me calm. I've avoided this for too long. It's time to face the ruins of my home head on. Might I ask for your help yet again? I'm not sure I could take another step without you at my side. I can sense Stroll's deep-seated trust and burgeoning resolve. The proud noble Stroll, keeper and inheritor of the warrior's virtues. Through thy shared bond, a new heroic embodiment slumbering within thee has come to blossom. Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength fulfill thy destiny. Rank 3, Stroll.
Of course I'd like you to.
Warrior archetype, adept. The party can now study the sword master. Cool. You can now study the sword master in academia. Try seeing what new powers await you. I do hope you'll find the inheritance your parents left you. And all they'd hoped for was that you would come into your own with a worthy house. They would be so proud of how wise beyond your years you've become, your father especially. You're just like him in that respect. I am not worthy to share mention of my father, but whatever the case, I intend to honor their wishes. Pray await my return. Stroll and I return to the others. Thank you, Patrick. Back to the Martira Tavern. Oh, who's this? It looks like maybe a quest? What's it called? A request. Please refrain from speaking to me. I am trying to concentrate and cannot afford petty... Well, well, an Elder with a fairy companion. You must be the fool who thinks he can defy his tribe's legacy and take the throne. Thanks. I take it you don't sugarcoat anything. Who are you exactly? A fine question. I am a chef who once served His Royal Majesty, otherwise known as the Queen of Cuisine. That's, quite the title, but you must have some serious skill to make food for royalty. I take it you don't work there anymore? I do not. If I could choose a king to serve, I'd want a true gourmet with a refined palate. But by the looks of you, I'm sure your taste must be pedestrian. Hey, rude! For your information, we collected all our own ingredients, and we've gotten pretty good in the kitchen. Indeed. I wonder then, if you could make a dish to satisfy me. I aim to cook something to raise the sunken spirits of this town, so I would appreciate a dish that I could use as inspiration for my own cooking. Is 5,000 reeve an appropriate reward? I'll also add in some of my high-quality ingredients as well. I'm not simply looking for a dish that tastes good. I need a creation that can help revitalize this town's very spirit. For example, a dish that uses local specialities. A dish that's easy on the stomach and rises like one's spirit after a taste. Is that too much of a challenge for you? I'll do it. Such confidence! Perhaps you are capable of surprising me. If your cooking proves worthy, I dare say I might actively support your candidacy. A dish using local specialities. Oh, how about mellow milk? That easy food she mentioned, does she mean something soft and fluffy? Maybe we should start with recipes that call for milk. I need to prepare food that will satisfy the requester. The key to bringing cheer back to the people in Martira is apparently mellow milk. It sounds tough, but if we can pull it off, we'll get a reward and a new supporter. Let's make a dish she'll be raving about for days. Okay. So I need mellow milk? I don't even know where to get that from. Do you know where I can get mellow milk? You have 2 rubber gnomes on your desk? Cool. Oh, they're like rubber duckies. I see. Meant for ReFantazio, mellow milk. You can buy the mellow milk from the Spirited Water Merchant in Thoroughfare Square, Martira. Water Merchant. Buy mellow milk. Fragrant spice, Orgo sugar. Cattle Racket Road. This doesn't have a deadline, so I don't need to complete it right now, but I might as well.
Let's go.
Okay, I need to buy fragrant spice. Is that another fairy? Oh, another fairy! Well, hello there! Wow, I wasn't expecting to run into a fairy in Martira of all places. I just love the humidity. No one else will come near me, though. That said, the air here was getting really nasty lately. It was giving me the most massive headache. It's finally cleared up now, so it's back to nice and muggy. Don't think I'll stick around, though. See you never! And just like that, they were gone. Wow, I hardly got a word in edgewise. Interesting, there was another fairy there. Who do I buy this fragrant spice from? Well, let's see if I can't find someone else to talk to.
Where to?
I don't see anyone on the map. Or maybe I do and I just don't recognize it. San Lumeo Street. Sunshade Row. Let's see if there's anything new at the recruitment center. New bounties? Oh, I finished them all. Damn. Some vendors. Sunshade Row. Your phone died? Nothing. Haven't missed anything. You got it out of the claw machine in one attempt? Oh, cool. I might as well study this, warrior archetype.
Now, where was I?
Okay, it requires rank 20 warrior. Troll is rank 16. I'll need rank 10 Seeker for Heisme as well. Okay, who else can I talk to?
Alright then.
What is this on the map? What's that? Mag broker? What is a mag broker? The mag exchange will purchase mag you've acquired in battle. Mag market price changes day to day, but it's more favorable on days the weather is bad. Big cities like Grand Trad are the only ones you can exchange mag, so you in? Reminds me, the association gave official notice to offer you a better rate on the mag you sell. I hear a voice. Accumulators, the exchange. The head is as useless as his works. Use them however you see fit. Thanks to Brigitte's merchant's rate, the exchange rate for mag has slightly increased. Okay. Okay. Let's find someone to talk to.
Alright then.
Hello there, we meet again. Are you still interested in the Mustari? If so, then I'd be delighted to tell you more about us. Well, if you listen to him, your tolerance will probably improve. Yeah, let's talk with him. We talked about many things. I feel like my tolerance has increased after listening to the man's stories and learning about his culture. Hearing all that was intriguing. It's about time I head back to the inn.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
That road that was blocked by the landslide should be cleared by tomorrow, apparently. We set off for Brilehaven as soon as it reopens. We have acquired the head we sought, but if we're to truly get in Louis's good graces, we should endeavor to stand out further from the other candidates. Yep, even after all this, we're still just a bunch of nobodies. Maybe we could improve our reputation by helping some of the people around town. A wise suggestion. Some upright behavior and altruistic deeds are just what we need to gain more recognition. We depart tomorrow. Okay, I see what that is now. This recruitment? Yes.
Take a look.
Now that the kidnappings you solved, I'd say life's gotten easier, if only by a smidge. Now then, any requests you'd like to take on? Bounty targets. Aw. Never mind, they're not different from place to place, evidently.
Well met, eh?
Spirited youth. Say, now that I'm getting a good look at you, do you happen to be an elder? My word, are you indeed? And did you come bearing bread? Bread? What are you talking about? Oh dear, you don't know the old tale. The one of the Thief King and the eldest bread. It's a tale as warm as fresh baked bread, dearie. Would you like me to tell it to you? Oh, that sounds like a nice story. Maybe it'll give us the warm fuzzies. If I listen to her story, I think it'll hone my imagination. Well, shall we listen to her story? Listen to her story. Oh, well, this makes me rather nostalgic. Ahem. Once upon a time... A gift arrived in a faraway village. It was a box, and inside this box were 8 delicious-looking loaves of bread. 8 people gathered around it, each belonging to a different tribe. Rusant, Rogue, Klimar, Ujif, Mustari, Nidia, Piripus, and Ishkia. A Ujif lad jumped up and down in excitement and said, "We can share 'em, that way we all get to have one." But the Rusant man shook his head. "Why would a Ujif like you need a whole loaf? I need a larger portion," he said. Then the old rogue woman spoke, saying, "You must respect your elders." The Klimar scoffed at this. "This bread's clearly causing a quarrel, so I'll be in charge of it," said the Klimar woman. The other 7, of course, were none too happy about this plan. The Ujif boy muttered quietly, "We really ought to share it between all of us," but no one had a mind to listen. A Mustari man leaned in close to the boy and told him, "You're right, you know, but the wise move here is to just give up." The Mustari man left along with the Ujif boy, and then there remained 6 tries for 8 loaves. "We clearly can't share it equally," the Klimar said. Then the Ishkia finally spoke. "Split the remaining 2 loaves into 3, she offered. "That way it can be equally split among the 6 of us." The Nidia woman quickly agreed. Away she walked, saying she would grab a knife and return soon. The Piripus man laughed and said, "Finally I get to have bread." But the remaining 3 made sour faces indeed. "Oh, would you look at the time? We'll have to continue this another time. I promise I'll get to the end next time." I wonder what will happen with these 8 people, all of different tribes. I feel like my imagination has gone up a little. It's time to get back to the others.
Who's paying $75.75 just redeemed hydrate.
Thank you for redeeming Hydrate. How are you doing?
Tickled off Patrick just
Well then.
redeemed posture check.
Thank you for redeeming posture check.
All right then. Where to?
Let's see. Oh, okay. Simulcasting Street. I can talk to Brigitte, I think. Brigitte! Oh, so it's you. You seem unscathed. I believe I made myself clear. You have no reason to come here anymore. But if you really want, if you insist on joining me on the road to hell, then there is a place I'd like to go. I'll go wherever you're going. With overflowing courage, I promised Brigitte I would face her burdens with her. Goober, you'd go to such lengths for me? Then will you come with me? No problem. Come this way. The ones who took my dog, the anti-igniter extremists. The church has discovered their base. What are you planning?
What?
Do you have to ask? Even the church knew what I'd do with this information. That's why they sent it to me. Apparently, this faction's based in a small village fairly close to Grand Trad. I'm going to go there and eradicate all of them. I will kill every last one of those extremists. No survivors. And once they get to hell, they can look my dog in the eyes and beg her forgiveness. I'll string their corpses up. 3 days and 3 nights exposed to the elements. Long enough for everyone to see what happens if you cross me. And I'd like you to help me punish them. In exchange, I'll support you however I can from here on. Please think this through. You talk big, don't you? You have no desire to be king, yet you parade around as a candidate. You're little more than a fraud. Brigitte's suspicious of me. I need to tell her the truth or she'll never fully trust me. Hi, Lydia. How are you doing? I explained to her that I entered not to take the throne, but to raise someone else who could forge a better future for our country. Ah, did you expect me to believe in that nonsense? But for you to speak such words at this point would mean your goal of seizing the throne is a no lie, at least. Fine, if that's how it must be, then I will spare no expense to see you fall. The throne ill-suits a wretch who can look past the butchery of a dog. You okay? Just try not to melt in this 34 Celsius weather we got this week. Yeah, that really sucks. I'm very sorry about that. I don't think it was right. You would slaughter a village?
Hang on.
But slaughtering a village? It'll be a lot of blood on your hands. And what do you get with clean hands? The equality you prize so highly? I'll tell you what it means to me. Equality means that those who kill will be killed. I don't want to lose anything else I care about. You still need to be careful. I think caution should win the day. What do you truly understand? You have no idea how much comfort she brought me. And they ripped that away from me. And you say I should just allow it? Fine, I'll not do something so unsightly in front of you. I'm going to their base, but I won't kill them right away. I'll find out who did this. We'll try to negotiate clearly and openly. And if that doesn't work, then I'll murder them and we can move on. That's the most I can promise you. We'll take my gauntlet runner, dangers of the night be damned. If we break down, so be it. You come as well and see for yourself. If you're going to try and drag me into the light, then you deserve to see what happens. He led me onto the runner she lives in, and we went to their base. Brigitte stayed silent for the whole trip. We arrived at a small settlement located close to Grand Trad. Ad starts at 1 minute. Is this the place? Hey, you there. I am Brigitte. I'm the scoundrel selling magic igniters all across the land. Oh, the igniter merchants again. Our village really doesn't have the money to buy any. I'm sorry to keep turning you away, but... What are you talking about? Oh, aren't you one of the church's dealers? They keep trying to sell us on igniters, but I keep refusing them. Ha! The church has been here several times. They've never reported that to me. So if I said that merchants of igniters should face the wrath of God, you wouldn't agree? Oh no! We don't have anything to do with igniters at all. It's not something that ever really comes up here. Hey miss, you sell magic igniters? Wow, brilliant! Papa, I want an igniter! I see. Say no more. This is no hideout. They know nothing. It's not something you can hide in a village such as this. I've been getting detailed reports on the anti-igniters group movements from the church, but now I'm not certain such a force even exists. If it was all a lie, then what does the church get out of it? To harass you? Maybe it's you they're targeting, Brigitte. Anyways, I take it back. There'll be no killing today. If you hadn't stopped me, I'd probably have ordered my private army to burn this place to the ground. I'm glad you were here with me. I can sense Brigitte's deep gratitude. Rank 5.
I'm glad to have you at my side.
But my dog was taken from me, and I'll chase the scum to the ends of the earth.
Nonetheless,
This is my job, not yours. So our business together is concluded. I'd like to visit you.
No.
What are you saying? What could you possibly gain from hanging around me? Well then, fine, since it's you.
speaking
You mentioned earlier of your true aims for the throne. I thought it a clumsy lie, but it does bring to mind a certain someone for me. After a king is crowned, it would be nigh impossible to put another on the throne. However, if my suspicions are correct, none could deny the claim.
that's why
If you are willing to throw yourself into battle for that cause, then I shall support you all the same.
yes.
If you'd like to come, then come. When I'm around you, much to my surprise, I find that even I still have a beating heart. So, come if you wish. I returned to Grand Trad and Brigitte's Gauntlet Runner and headed back to the inn.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Tickled off Patrick just redeemed yeehaw.
Thank you for redeeming Yeehaw. I think I accidentally skipped through the ad break. This game is lacking in disguises. There is a thief archetype.
I've seen the state of the race with my own eyes, ladies, gents, and mad malcontents. If you wanted an update, here's your chance. So far, we've mostly seen gauntlet runner skirmishes and dueling mayhem. Now it's time for the real thing. Sounds like we've lost a few candidates already too. Poor bastards went after something too nasty for their head hunt and got themselves head hunted. We've got some candidates who have outright given up. No confidence. Can't blame them against these odds. And some others have bought and sold out of the race.
Come on! That's a bit unfair, isn't it?
I suppose money's power like anything else. Military strength's not meant to decide this race anyhow.
The question is, what's our final head count going to look like? Lots of unknowns left, people, and we'll not know the truth until the exhibition. A little bird told me one of our contenders has made a bold play in Martira. They might not even come out of it with a head.
What are they scheming then? Let's hear some details.
Sorry, chums, I'm just the crier. Can't speak for any one candidate in particular. Luckily, you'll not have long to wait now. With all that said, can't help but wonder how Count Luis is taking this, can we? My sources say he's not bothered with any of this. He's still gallivanting across the land, killing humans. And yet, even without a formal entry, Luis's voter base is still
particulars packed?
All that remains is to ride to Oceania with pride in our hearts.
If he's the town crier, why isn't he crying?
Watch out, Louise. You won't know what hit you.
Well then, off to the races, what? Old Barden's giving me a detailed map of the area.
Sounds like quite a journey. I hope it won't be as bumpy as last time.
Oh no, it'll be a sight smoother. But you've got wings. What are you fussing for?
Oh, there it is. Should have known the fatigue would hit eventually. About time I got some sleep. Highs, mate. Why are you on my bed? You're positively miniature, man. There are plenty of other places fit for you to sleep.
Yes. Splendid. Just magnificent.
What is he dreaming about?
What is he dreaming about?
Stroll, you and me are of the same mind.
I hope you've no designs on taking my bed. I have cut men down for less.
With friends like these.
Guess he's just gonna have to sleep at the table.
Now then,
Next is Port Brilehaven, the capital of the Principality of Oceania. If we punch it south out of Mortira, we'll make it in, oh, I'd say 3 nights, 4 days or so. Wow, so that's Port Brilehaven.
Oh hey,
What sort of place is Port Brilehaven exactly? A flourishing trade port known for its liberal, free-spirited atmosphere, home to an ocean breeze and infrequent tempests. Firstly, gotta go. Bye, Melody. I'll watch the VOD. Okay, bye, Patrick. It's a large city of prosperous commerce, due in no small part to its oceanside proximity. I envision droves of people will pour in for the exhibition. All the people delayed by the landslide might still be showing up. Keep an eye on the road, okay, Nurse? Why, I never. Who do you think you're talking to? Leave it to me. Next stop, Port Brilehaven, capital of Oceania.
Leaving behind the old castle town stricken by tragedy, the gauntlet runner sets off toward the exhibition of the brave. Their destination? Port Brilehaven, capital of the Principality of Oceania. A world unknown to them. What will they accomplish? Acclaim? Or...
Hello there, can you hear me? Nurse's voice is echoing out of the runner phone. If we're hurting for things to do, hop on over to the lounge. I've fixed the plant culture chamber so you can grow seeds if you've got them. Thanks to Norris, you can now use the plant culture chamber in the lounge. Use it to plant any seeds you have. Thanks to the magic of the igniter, your crops will be ready for harvest the very next day. 3 days until we reach Brilehaven. I'll talk to Hulkenberg. Goober, you've come at the perfect moment. I was just thinking I'd ponder some battle strategies for my game board. An abstract game of military tactics, you see. Care to indulge me in a round? Playing a game with Hulkenberg will raise my wisdom. Seems kind of fun, doesn't it? How about playing a game? Yeah, sure. Then let us begin. I shall give and expect no quarter. Shall we? Considering the current flow of the battle... It was an even battle, but within the span of one turn, I suddenly found myself cornered. Come now, 'tis too early in the battle for so sullen expression. If your foe mobilizes a large force, then surely an opening may be found. Your enemies marshal their full might to breach their defenses, all whilst leaving their own base wide open. How do you respond? Balance offense and defense? I would simultaneously attack the enemy's base while maintaining my own guard. It will be quite the challenge to fight my pizzas face to face, but the situation is simply unavoidable if you want to capitalize on the opportunity to seize the enemy's stronghold. I pointed out an effective mood. I feel like my wisdom has improved. Do you understand now? If so, show me your next move. Hulkenberg and I dueled on the board for a while.
The party sets off for Altira. As they watch the setting sun sink under the horizon, their gauntlet runner arrives in a land grown thick with trees. The wildlife retreats to safety before the sunlight fades, leaving only deafening silence. The anticipation that follows a journey's beginning swells in their hearts.
Grove Camp. Hey, have you heard? There's a bath cask on the back deck now. I've heard enough whinging about not being able to bathe, so I whipped something up. It's not elegant, but it'll do the job. No doubt it would shake too much to use while traveling, but it should be lovely to enjoy a soak when we've stopped. I've heard that in certain regions, fruits and grasses are added into bath water to relieve exhaustion and strengthen the body. Should you encounter such items, perhaps you ought to consider a purchase. Thanks to Norris, you can now use a bath cask on the back deck. Not only can you acquire mag by using it, but you can also add various bath salts to the water to improve your abilities. We've got 3 more days on the road. I can tell you're feeling stronger these days, but it's still too dangerous to go outside at night. Where is Heisme? There's Norris. Where's Heisme? I'd like to talk to Heisme.
Alright then.
Heisme is over there in the strategy room. But it's not a bond event. Guess I can talk to Stroll. Talking with Stroll. First Hulkenberg, now Heisme. Having more reliable comrades at your side never hurts, but it's too early to celebrate considering it's Louise that we're up against. As much as I hate to say it, there's no denying he's still the strongest mage out there. He has powerful allies, too.
What's more?
Right, beyond Dorba, he has no shortage of servants all too happy to forge his path, but none of them hold a candle to Louise himself. Remember that human corpse at the cathedral? They say he defeated it all by himself. Not to mention we have the royal magic to contend with. To put it bluntly, we don't stand a chance in a frontal assault. Oh, but don't misunderstand. I'm only pointing out how difficult it would be for us as we are now. If we pulled our powers, we may be able to surpass him. Nothing is impossible. That's what I've come to believe since I met you. Since you awakened to your first power. Joel and I talked about things to come. I feel like my imagination has increased. My eloquence is still at 1. I haven't met anyone for eloquence. Is it that time already? Oh, it's not that late. Joel and I talked for a while.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
We'll arrive in the Ocean City the day after tomorrow. Esme, you've erected a tent up above, haven't you? Do take care that you don't get carried off by the wind. I'm confident it will take more than that to pull the tent apart, although I suppose some caution is warranted.
Speaking of,
Worst case scenario, you've got wings. You could just fly back to us, no? My young friend, where did you hear your Jeep are capable of flight? I hate to disappoint, but they're rather more for gliding. Dun, 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 dun. In 2 days, we'll be in Port Brilehaven. We've really gotten used to all this traveling, don't you think? Where's Heisme? I don't have any seeds, I don't think. Oh! Heroes fruit seeds. I've heard these are really rare, and that adventurers have been taking them home for ages, trying to follow in the footsteps of heroes. We have some seeds, why not plant them? They'll grow into something usable with some tending. What should we plant? Heroes fruit seed. Let's pop the hero's fruit seed in there then. First, wet the soil, then sow the seeds. Also, these prefer more sun. So keep the soil covering to a minimum. I tended the plants with warmth and care. I spent some time planting seeds with Gallica. I'll check back later to see how they are.
Nura speaking.
This is Norris. I've got something on the old girl's radar, so we'll be taking a short stop.
the city ruins come to view. This place once flourished through the excavation of magma crystals by migrant workers. The work was hard, but the miners were hardy and spirited, and the promise of riches lured many here. In its time, it may have rivaled Brilehaven. However, the promise of strong magma drew forth the humans. As tragedies climbed, it became a ghost town. Now only the threatening glimmer of the crystals remain, and with the promise of abandoned riches followed the thieves. For some reason, though, they all seem to scurry home empty-handed, gripped by fear.
City ruins. This is a truly harrowing sight. Look at all those crystals. Simply coming here is enough to wound the soul. A chill settles into my very bones as I consider what could have occurred here. Something wrong, lad? Did the gauntlet runner get the best of your stomach again? No, sorry. I was just reminded of something unpleasant. Are you okay?
Everything okay?
Yeah, I'm sorry to cause you any concern. I know what destroyed this village. I've no doubt about it. This is the work of a human. Indeed, the scars left upon this place differ from the traces left behind by master attacks or acts of war. Right, I don't know if the magma crystals are what attracted the humans here, or if the attack cost them, but my hometown will eventually... Stroll. I'll make no assumptions about what runs through your mind, but I would ask you to recall the time when we cut down the human at the castle and saved all those lives within. Do not allow your thoughts to dwell on negativity. The day will come when both this place and your homeland will flourish once again. Yes, I suppose you're right.
I feel like coming face to face with the cruel decline of the village has deepened my wisdom in its own way. Ooh, level 3? Is it levels? Probably ranks. Rank 3 wisdom, knowledgeable.
Tis one of the virtues a ruler must possess. If thou aspire to true sovereignty, fill thyself with the knowledge to discern truth from falsehood. A conqueror needs that precious kindling with which a follower's passions may be inflamed. Ugh, my stomach sends notice that our next meal is overdue. Why don't we head back?
So I guess Neris can read the room when he wants to, huh? Let's put this place behind us.
By the by, I made another drawing. This picture will bring viewers no joy, but it is an important sight to document nonetheless.
City Ruins drawing. I'll take the drawing with me to ensure I never forget what happened here. I could give it to Maria, I think.
As the sun sinks below the horizon, the Gauntlet Runner arrives in a land dense with trees. The glow of the Gauntlet Runner pierces the dark, warmly enveloping them in its light.
Blackwood Camp. There's Heismay. The day after tomorrow will be in a real maritime city. I bet we'll be able to see the ocean soon. First time for both of us. Memorandum. Heismay.
Hello there! I've got altogether too much time on my hands. What say we take a little rest and talk a moment? No trace of enemies around by my eyes. Peaceful for now, which means we get to have a little break.
By recalling the past and planning for the future with Heismay, maybe I can hone my imagination. Should I spend time talking with Heismay? Yes.
Goodness, time to bid farewell to Mortira, isn't it? I can't help but feel a connection to that place. The village from which I originally hail is not far from Mortira. The air there agrees with my skin more than Grand Trad's.
Nice and quiet.
That's right.
Yes, on this subject in particular, we are in full agreement. Speaking of which, where is your hometown? I've heard before that you received this mission from the hidden village where His Highness the Prince resides. Alright, my apologies. I didn't mean to ask with such carelessness. Your tribe faces even harsher prejudice than the Ujif. I'll not pry if you'd rather not discuss it. There are none alive who wouldn't want to forget certain aspects of their past, myself included. But if that is truly the case, then perhaps it is not one's past that defines their character, but what they do in the present and the future. If we were to all face the future together, then perhaps someday we could find ourselves living in a world resembling the one from that novel you carry.
I feel my imagination grow as Heismay and I discuss the challenges still ahead of us.
I'm glad to have such an opportunity to converse. If a good night's rest evades you, then I will keep you company in its stead.
Heismay and I talked for a while.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Ah, the salty yet strangely refreshing aroma of seawater is already upon us. At this rate, we should reach Brilehaven by tomorrow.
Seawater? I thought so. The air feels a lot more clammy, so I assume that's what it was.
And so we put the forest behind us at long last. That must mean that we've already ventured beyond where that cliff collapsed, barring passage. It would seem it was fixed without a trace of its ruin. And speaking of ruin, Norris, do remember that we are relying on you for safe passage the rest of the way.
Tomorrow we should be able to see the ocean. Nara said the waters around Brilehaven are kind of strange. I'm curious what he meant by that. But the seeds I planted. Wow, the hero's fruit bore fruit. Hey, why don't we harvest it? We weren't able to harvest some great fruit. If you have more seeds, let's sell them. I'll plant something else sometime soon.
Uber, you've come at the perfect moment. I was just thinking I'd ponder some battle strategies for my game board. An abstract game of military tactics, you see. Care to indulge me in a round?
Playing a game with Hulkenberg will raise my wisdom. Yeah, let's play.
Oh ho, I believe I see your intentions now. So in turn, I will...
Hulkenberg used 2 pieces to flank me. My pieces are surrounded.
You sought to pursue the enemy in front of you and allowed yourself to be flanked by their allies as a result. You are encircled by my pieces to both your left and right. While flanked, your chances for victory grow ever fainter. What is your next move?
Withdraw my troops.
Withdrawing is often a wise move, but requires deft timing. It's too late in this situation, as my pieces have already cut off your escape route.
Perhaps not the wisest move. I still feel like my wisdom improves a little, though.
You are now fully aware of the importance of maintaining proper formations in battle, correct? Now then, make your next move.
Hulkenberg and I dueled on the board for a while.
Enemies coming our way! Or so I thought. Looks like it's that Misty's Gauntlet Runner coming for us this time.
Hey, you lot! Yeah, I'm the Gauntlet Runner over there. You're not becoming king on my watch. I've got a short fuse, you know, and that means if you don't come out right now, kaboom!
So the young miss says. I'm hoping you lot are willing to act.
Of course. Don't worry, we won't take this line down. Wait, they're coming on board at the other end? Well, now we have to accept their challenge. Carol.
It's you! So we meet again! Maybe you got the better of me last time, but you're about to get some payback. Give me a break, lady! Ever heard of learning from your mistakes? Sorry, but we don't intend to lose either. Ooh, big talk. Well, I'm willing to rewrite my record if that's what it takes to be queen. My people are suffering as we speak. Who's gonna save the Parapus if I don't give it all I've
I got ice. An ice attack. Revives one ally from KO with 50% HP. Cool. Aw, damn! I lost again! If I could just beat you, I'd ask you to join me. But that power of yours is really something. But don't you rest easy, because I will win next time. Start preparing now, you got that?
Katharina, cheer up! I saw your runner, so I followed you. You're as tough as they say.
Eudoricus? Who do you think I am, exactly?
Pardon me. I know perfectly well you're the great Katharina Gran. Everyone here knows. In fact, all their hopes are pinned on you.
Aren't all these people migrating to find work, even though it might kill them in the end?
What other options do therapists like them have? It might be dangerous, but you've got to break some eggs to make an omelet.
Eudoricus, wait. Take this and see if you can't stop everyone from leaving for now.
Good news, you lot. Katharina has made a generous donation.
Oh, thank you. Now we can eat for once. Listen, everyone. I know these times are trying, but this kind of work ain't the answer. If you can hold out just a little longer, I swear I'm gonna set things right for us.
Now, there we are. We believe in you, Katharina.
I earned that money slaying a monster just a few days ago. It was meant to be the start of my royal campaign fund. It's a small price to pay for helping out my people, but it'll last them, what, a few weeks at most? They'll be heading out to find work again in no time. I just can't fathom dying to earn a living. And the fat cats are all too happy when the therapists take them up on it. When I'm in charge, first thing I'm gonna do is offer bounties for their bloody heads. They squeezed us dry, so I'll squeeze them right back. Will that work? I can't help but wonder if that would solve anything. Honestly, I have no idea. Even now, tons of those people aren't gonna survive, and I can't tell people who aren't eaten today to wait until tomorrow while I think of something. I was just lucky, you know? I had the strength to push through and survive. The truth is, most people don't have that kind of strength. They need someone to provide it for them. You should know better than most. Those who can act gotta take action. If they don't, nothing in this worldly world's gonna change. It'll stay as rotten as it is. So many say there's nothing to be done. But they only say that because the therapists are right where they want them. Beneath everybody. They couldn't have the therapists start doing well for themselves. That would shake up the shoddy ground they're standing on. They like this twisted world just as it is. Let's change things ourselves. That's exactly what I plan on doing, Goober. And with anyone able to take the throne, now's the time to do it. Which means I can't just hand it to you either. Much obliged, Goober. We may be enemies, but I like having these talks. I'm not as powerful as I need to be, but still, I reached out to the recruitment center and we should be seeing bigger rewards from bounties. Go check on it. We gotta keep taking those monsters down. We'll beat this world into peace together. I can feel Katharina's indignation towards the world's absurdities, as well as her deep faith in me. The loyal hunter Katharina, keeper and inheritor of the brawler's virtues. Through thy shared bond, a new heroic embodiment slumbering within thee has come to blossom. Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength fulfill thy destiny. Rank 3, Katharina. New ability, Brawler Archetype Adept. The party can now study the Pugilist. Fans the purse of bounty rewards at each city's recruitment center. You can now study the Pugilist in academia. Try seeing what new powers await you. Recruitment center bounties have increased due to the effects of bounty bonus. Haha, next time I see you, I'm taking you down for sure, so don't go dying on me.
As the shadows are stretched to their limits before darkness takes them, the Gauntlet Runner arrives in a balmy wetland. Nocturnal creatures who lay dormant beneath the fens in the light rise to seek out their prey. Meanwhile, the party rests their weary souls, fatigued by the long journey, under the protection of the Gauntlet Runner.
So we'll be arriving tomorrow. I'm looking forward to see what kind of place Brilehaven is. Where's Heisme? I don't see him. Let's talk to Hulkenberg. Ah, Wilmette. I don't suppose you're as overburdened with free time as I am. I'm certainly no stranger to traveling, but I have no idea how to spend idle hours. If the idea appeals, might we talk a bit? By recalling the past and planning for the future with Hulkenberg, maybe I can hone my imagination. Talk to Hulkenberg. I was very taken with the sandworm dish. It is incredible that pairing the unique ingredients of Martira with Port City spices could result in something so divine. When two dissimilar things that would never meet cross paths, an unexpected synergy can occur. But that way, cannot the same be said of our powers? That's a good example. I knew you'd understand, as only one who has eaten of the same sandworm dish could. You know how sometimes when the powers within us resonate together, they can erupt into a move we'd never have conceived of prior? Perhaps the interweaving of these various diverse powers is what we'd call a miracle. The hero kings of yore fought alone and were ultimately beaten. I feel the possibilities available to us as we fight together far outstrip theirs. Choosing to engage with the unknown when you encounter it can bring about the powers to change the world. Now I'm really looking forward to the next city. Hulkenberg and I talked about things to come. I feel like my imagination increased. It's getting late, but not unmanageably so. What say you? Shall we stay up a while longer? Hulkenberg and I talked for a while.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Hello, Mr. Captain. Rise and shine, what? Almost there.
Brilehaven. It's been a while.
You've been before.
My parents took me once when I was a boy. I remember the day we arrived, and waking up to the smell of the ocean. The place was crowded beyond belief. Everything was so different from our hometown in the countryside.
I felt much the same when I reached the royal capital. Quite a sight compared to my little village, with naught but fields and mountains.
To be sure. And where are you from, Hulkenberg?
You cannot guess? Surely Montario in the east. Why, the Hulkenbergs are one of that nation's most prominent aristocratic houses, if not foremost among them.
You don't say.
Well, yes. Though I've no close relationship with my parents. I've hardly seen them since I left home.
I see. Suppose we've all come a long way, haven't we?
Seems we'll make it to the exhibition just in time.
With a master at the helm, you're bound to, eh?
I really hope Joanna shows up.
We resolved to trust her. So we simply watch and wait.
Right. Everyone set and steady? Welcome, ladies and gents, to the coastal crown jewel, Port Brilehaven.
Port Brilehaven, capital of the Principality of Oceania, the western annexed state of Uchronia. A vivacious city, Brilehaven is port of call to ships of both trade and war, bustling with hardy sailors. From the natural wonders caused by magma to the Colosseum's contests of strength, people flock here to see the marvels of a city that never sleeps. The sea guides the gauntlet runner into the city, alongside a warm, salty breeze.
Ooh, it's animated.
Wow! It's the ocean! Just look, there's water all the way to the horizon! It's kind of like the capital, but totally different.
Yes. The city of water, Brilehaven.
Sancta Cadeau, you've brought us quite a magnificent head. How do you think it'll stack up against your competitors?
With the warrior monks at my side, there is nothing we cannot accomplish. But I won't presume to know the rankings. I humbly leave it in God's hands.
The lineup's a bit conventional for my taste so far. Here comes our mysterious little underdog now. Stir things up a bit here, will you?
Would you look at these spectacular gauntlet runners? They must all be worthy of kings.
Looks like Luis is still the only one with a sky runner, though.
No, I'm sure those blasted clergymen have some mechanism for it too. The Sanctus Church funded the Skyrunners to begin with. If you can call that flying, of course. All just piffling about with levitation magic. Only a passing acquaintanceship to real aerodynamics. Birds have never needed magic to fly. Just the mechanical ingenuity of the feathered wing. That's the kind of breakthrough I'd like to make. You'll see, eh? One day, I'll make those wings reality, and we'll soar like birds.
I'm looking forward to it.
I'm looking forward to it.
Good. I'll have you run in the sky with me. Mark my words.
If it isn't the pretentious little gallant and his cronies. If it isn't the walking headache. Well. No head to be
talking big about chasing down that Heismay fiend?
You're referring to me, yes?
You're the man. This is a joke, is it? He's your great and terrible bounty. You know there's still time to drop out before you humiliate yourself in front of the masses.
Say what you wish. He is one of us. 'Tis not his head we are offering.
Truly? You're allied with a wanted criminal? Are you all mad? Oh, your public humiliation will be quite a sight. Come, Hector.
And that was?
A candidate and one of Luis's henchmen. We don't exactly see eye to eye.
Confound it. No damn parking spaces left. Well, let's look for somewhere a bit less unpleasantly populated.
Tomorrow is finally the exhibition to present all the heads. I really hope Joanna shows up.
You needn't all sleep here tonight, you know? I can stay and wait for the cavalry. Got to give the old girl a tune-up anyway, don't I?
Tis much appreciated. In that case, we should look for an inn about the city. Ah, and we must sample the local delights. They've far better seafood than in the capital.
Can't wait.
I can't wait.
To stop for rest, surrounded by fine food, is an uncommon blessing.
If you're sure, nurse, then we'll leave it to you. Me, I long for a proper bed.
So be it. Let's find ourselves some lodging.
We came all this way to a big city. I think we deserve a real inn.
This is a joy!
Okay, let me save.
What now?
I haven't saved in a while. Been 5 days in game.
Oh, this blooming heat.
Yeah? Hey, mister!
My money's on Santa Vex Ford.
Yeah?
Proper aces.
Oh, God.
Gone clammy all over.
Really now? Oi!
Gone clammy all over.
Oh, God.
Proper aces.
Is there anyone to talk to? Must be.
All right then.
Oh, I have to go over here.
Hey, mister!
Need a ride?
Anywhere you want to go? I'll take you to the far bank.
Merchants Bazaar, Anglers Inn Square, Inn District, Arena Front Wharf. How about Arena Front Wharf?
Good choice.
I go back? Mysterious old man.
Oh, I do believe I know your face from somewhere.
Huh? Wait, you're the old man who was in the giant sandworm's stomach?
Oh, none other.
How'd you get out?
Oh, I intended for that worm's belly to be my final resting place. But after running into you, young grubs, I longed to see the outside world again. I just gave the worm a little poke with magic to loosen up its belly. From there, why, it was no trouble at all.
So, you got out the same way we did. Anyway, I'm glad you're safe.
But that's neither here nor there. Tell me, you haven't seen glowing beetles anywhere, have you? They're strange and wondrous insects, luminescent with the golden light of Magla. If you do have any, I'd sure like to take them off your hands.
Look at this.
A glowing bug? I feel like we've captured at least one.
Oh ho! Oh ho 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 ho! This is it! A genuine gold beetle! I must reward you for your efforts. Here, take this.
Arcane dragon blood.
Arcane dragon blood restores the magla that surrounds your body. Maybe you'll find a use for it yet.
What's this?
Wow, that's incredible. Are you sure you want to exchange it for a worthless bug? Just who are you?
Ho ho ho! I'm but an old man with a passion for insects. I only ended up in that worm's stomach because I was too absorbed in catching specimens to notice my surroundings. You're traveling all about the country, are you not? If you find more gold beetles, could you bring them to me? If you hear that familiar chitter, give the area a quick look. Collect 12 of them for me and I'll give you this Venom Ward charm next.
All good.
I mean, sure. If we find any more golden beetles all along the way, we'll come see you again.
It's a good thing I talked to that old man, huh?
I didn't even know I had a gold beetle. The gold beetles you've acquired can be exchanged for secret treasure by talking to the elderly entomophile in Brilehaven. The more gold beetles you collect, the better the items you'll receive. Keep a lookout for gold beetles wherever you are. Oh, there's the ferryman. Guess I'll go to Merchant's Bazaar.
Well then, if you say you'll help.
All right then.
That a recruitment center?
But what is there to do now?
Oh, what a pity.
Blast this heat!
No, it's not. It's the rocks. I'll head to the inn.
Oh, what a pity.
All right then.
But what is there to do now?
Well then, if you say you'll help.
Just the inn.
What is it you're looking for? Feel free.
Angler's Inn Square. Okay. Whoa, look at that. You can really see the king's face from here, huh?
I'd realized 'twas slowly moving, but its coming to Brilehaven was beyond my expectations.
I wonder where I came.
I do suspect it keeps a watchful eye on the top candidates. It's evident that we're being observed, as we've seen from the coronation rock.
Well, maybe that's actually for the better. Seeing that thing in the sky might make everyone really think about the kingdom's future. Anyway, we better get to finding an inn we can stay at. Oh, it's Moore's Phantom.
You there. You have a look about you like one of my supporters, are you?
Who are you again?
You truly haven't heard of me? Oh, I am shocked. And yet, how lucky you are to be granted the privilege of my exquisite form for the first time. Beauty is all is my creed. And more than anything, a king should be beautiful, should he not? And whichever inn I choose for my beauty rest must be worthy of my resplendent grace. Yes, like this Golden Corral pavilion. Alas, I doubt you have been blessed with wealth enough to enjoy a room in such a lavish place as this.
This guy is a jerk. I wouldn't want to stay in an inn full of people like him anyway. Lena. I saw you in Martyra, didn't I? Another participant in the tournament, right? Were you planning to stay at this inn? Unfortunately, there aren't any beds left. Because of the exhibition, everywhere's full up. And after I told myself I was going to make sure to stay somewhere nice this time, too. That's so. If this place is no good, we'll have to look for somewhere else. But wait, that gauntlet runner of yours, the one you had parked in the middle of Martyra. Hey, come on, what sort of technology does it use? Let me in on it too.
I don't really know.
What a shame! You got inside without even knowing how it worked? Your group must have quite a talented engineer. Just so you know, I'm participating too. I've got a real gauntlet runner of my own and everything. That means that if you're stubborn and refuse to tell me, I can make you do it by force. Ad break starts in 1 minute.
Look who's here. You're that elder fella from Arturo, ain't ya? Guess we both got ourselves marked for the exhibition. Were you hoping to stay at this inn? Sorry to disappoint ya, if so, cause I just got tossed out on my ear by the innkeeper. It is already full, and the one calling itself the Come One Come All In. Pfft, some joke, eh?
Is there anywhere else to stay?
There's 2 other inns nearby, but I'm hardly thrilled with either option. On the other side of the fountain is the Golden Coral Pavilion, where knobby wankers like Forden stay. A parapet or an elder staying there? Fat bloody chance. And there's an inn past the Golden Coral, but that one's twice as pricey. Rumors say that that's where you'll find Luis, naturally. Probably brought out the whole place for his rabble-rousing crew.
You think so? Guess we better avoid that one then.
Not like we could afford it to begin with. As far as other options go, there's the Spider's Den over by the tavern. There's a dodgy-looking U-Jeep standing out front. Smiling all creepy-like. Puts me right off staying there, so I'll pass. Besides, who needs an inn when there's a tavern? From this day on, I claim it as my castle.
I doubt we'd get much sleep in a tavern. I sure wouldn't anyway. Not that this Spider's Den sounds much better. Then again, there's no way we're getting into the Golden Coral, so we might not have a choice. Should we go check it out?
Okay, I'll be right back.
Let me just save again. Okay, I'm back.
What do I do?
Oh, on the hunt for lodging, are we? I've a spare room available. I won't refuse service to anyone, and my rooms are affordable for all. Criminals, persecuted tribes. Oh no, I wouldn't dream of turning business away. Feel free to have a look at the accommodations. We can discuss payment afterwards.
This place really seems shady. We might as well look at the room. Yo, Spider's Den.
Well,
Well,
should have figured they'd be out of the upper rooms with all the travelers in town.
Tis a far cry from the runner, at least. I am full glad to stretch my legs again.
Did you see that giant bug just now? It was like the size of my head. It's gotta be poisonous.
Oh, pull yourself together. It's just a insect.
Well, listen to you. You can't have lived in a giant sandworm den and been afraid of bugs, surely.
Hence the hut.
That's why you lived in that hut.
More importantly, we must discuss tomorrow's proceedings.
Right. We meet up with Joanna, then get to the exhibition after that. Joanna will admit to the crime. The guilt of a sanctoress, especially of her status, will guilt Forden by association. That should make an impression on Louise.
Yet for all this, we need Joanna herself. Do you truly think she would join us?
We have to trust her.
We have to trust her.
She chose to offer her own head instead of the monster's. If you ask me, she'd not have done that if she didn't believe it truly was her child. At least in part. I believe she expressed genuine parental love. I want to believe that, at least.
And what if she ends up not showing up? I mean, you're the one who got the worst of all of this in the first place.
If it comes to that, you've still got my head for the days. After all, the bounty still says I'm a kidnapper.
Balderdash will not sacrifice an innocent life for our victory. But your offer speaks highly of your spirit.
Right. We've done what we can do. All that's left is to keep our chins up and face the competition head on.
Too early yet to retire for the night. We could drop by one of the local pubs. Listen for what perks our ears. And while we're at it, might as well sit down to a proper supper, eh? Could be my last, after all.
Oh, haha, very funny. But I guess good info is important. Let's go check it out.
Sounds like the candidates have started their speeches. Let's listen in for a bit.
With all skills and talents equal, would you see the crown atop an ugly head or a handsome one? Beauty is power. Lack one, you should lack the other. When I take the throne, all the hideous will be stripped of their titles. Together, we shall build a nation ruled only by radiant, everlasting paragons of beauty.
Well, he has a point about what people tend to follow.
What? This really doesn't bother you? It isn't right?
You'd rather wait for a king who was always right, then?
Enough about appearance. A beautiful face cannot win wars. Without military power, the crown's voice means nothing. When I am king, I will establish a unified nation with the Rousant tribe at its head. Our tribes, our status, they mean something. You could stray from a monolith, but it will still remain. There can be no true peace without using the power we command. Hear, hear, for Rousant pride!
What pride is there in seizing power by force? Disgraceful.
When I'm queen, all the land's corrupt upper classes will be wanted men. We'll have our guillotines sharpened and our wallets open. Those who thought to tilt the world with their heavy coppers will be a head lighter. We'll split their fortunes and toast to our help.
Preach it, Katharina! You just what this land needs!
Wouldn't the first target be the one on the throne, then?
Everyone's just shouting all their ideals out.
These candidates are all pathetic. Nobody here even compares to Lord Luis.
Luis isn't even in the running, lad. Poor Blight is afraid of losing to Sanctifex Ford.
You've got it backwards, geezer. He's just not wasting his time on these windbags.
I confess, I know not how to feel. 'Tis unprecedented. Never before have our citizens come together in the street in broad daylight and shared their true feelings on king and kingdom.
Indeed. Is this really the kind of change His Majesty wanted? Maybe I'm overthinking it.
Let's go in. If we hang around too long here, we're bound to get dragged into a nasty argument.
When I'm king, pleasures will rule the city. A bar on every block and a flagon in every hand. All you can drink, all year round. Woo! Next round's on lovely.
Let fools be content with their fool dreams. Grant me the crown, and I will make our kingdom powerful beyond imagining.
Most powerful? Doesn't really mean anything, does it? Aren't you another one of Luis's flunkies, hound? Stop barking and get back to your master.
Always about that goddamn Luis. I've been in the guard just as long as he has, you swine.
Quite a lively crowd. Looks like a great many of them came all the way here to watch the competition.
That lad there, he's an elder, isn't he? Are you a candidate too? Well, strike me down, you're right. Never seen one of you blokes before. Might be out of luck in the race, though. You'll not stand a chance.
Pay him no mind. A drunk's words weigh nothing.
Wow, there are fish swimming in front of the store.
Ah, I've heard of this. 'Tis on the customer to fish up a catch, and the chefs will prepare it for eating.
I admit, I'm curious. Shall I sing a shanty for you as you take up rod and reel, Captain?
Come on, you can do it. Whoa! You did it. I caught some weird, creepy creature.
Is that really edible? It doesn't look quite, natural.
By all means, let us try it.
Hulkenberg is always up for something, huh? Always up to eat something weird.
Did she even look at it?
Why, tis.
Looks like it smells bad, too.
Tis delicious! The aroma of the sea simply floods the mouth. Ah, and what splendid crunch it has.
I guess I'll try a bite. I mean, they wouldn't let us fish up anything outright inedible. I hope.
It's a delicacy. At least we'll die together.
At least we'll die together. Oh, well, I was the one who suggested fishing. Right. The noble thing to do is see it through. Oh, it's rather slimy for my liking.
I said nothing since Hulkenberg seemed to enjoy it so much, but if you're going to eat an unknown fish, might you not at least sear it first?
Tis fine enough without, I say.
You need way higher standards, lady.
Excuse me, friends. Don't mean to interrupt your meal. I'm Batlin, a church crier for the tournament. Maybe you remember me. Sounds like you made a hell of a splash in Martyra, huh? Felling a vicious beast's one thing, but not many candidates took it figuratively.
How do you hear about it?
How did you hear about all this?
It's a crier's business to hear things. So, do you have a head ready?
Well, let's see. Got a head right here, I suppose.
Lips sealed, huh? Well, I'm certainly looking forward to the exhibition then. Especially considering the diversity of your little party. I've always preferred to chase an interesting lead over a sure bet. Can't help it, I'm afraid. So, I'll have a keen eye out for you. Alright?
Suspicious.
That cry is an odd one. Not really what you'd expect from a Sanctus promoter. Who is he? Rumor has it that young candidate hasn't brought ahead. Wonder what he's playing at.
Whatever it is, he's about to get a sharp lesson in the ways of the world, poor lad.
I think he's worth keeping an eye on. Keep it under your hats, chums. But his power may rival Count Luis. I think he's just the ingredient we need to spice this race up a bit.
Right. Just got back from the pub, did you?
You wound me. Nobody trusts a radical, huh? I expect you'll see for yourself.
Joanna and Barden should reach the city by morning.
And I imagine they will aim to find us in our gauntlet runner. Norris ought to be there to greet them. When the day dawns, we should head to the gauntlet runner.
Time to sleep. Ready, bye. Wait, can I leave? Okay, never mind. Can't go.
Look at that.
Good night.
Rest well.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Time marches on, and the day of a new king draws nearer. There's Norris.
The man sloshed again.
What happened to waiting for our guests? You utter buffoon! Is this why you volunteered to stay behind?
Seems like Joanna and Barden aren't here yet.
Oh, I feared this might happen. And we've no other head to offer the judges. 'Tis a precarious position.
They'll come.
No. They'll come.
Ah! I'm going to splash some water on my face.
What? My sincerest apologies. I wasn't expecting anyone to come in. You see...
How did you come to be here? Explain yourself!
Is something the matter, Barden?
They were here the whole time?
I'm so terribly sorry. We heard the Gauntlet Runner had a washroom, so we thought we'd freshen up a bit. I bathed first and was resting in the back room, contemplating my final day as a sanctress.
Sir Nuris over there very decently let us in to wash up.
I couldn't stand it, old thing. Her heart would bring any right-thinking man to tears. Could have run like a ballet thief in the night, but here she is, washing away her sins. It was more than a chap could bear, I say. Needed a drop of the grape and grain just to get myself through it.
The bottle's barely any emptier. Was a drop really all it took to get you drunk?
Oh, please do not blame the poor man. Talking to him has eased my heart for the trials to come. I cannot let myself betray you and regress to my vile delusions. I only sought to atone with myself before my sins are duly punished.
I understand. Thank you for coming. Then, as we agreed, please confess before the crowd when the time comes. To be honest, I'm hesitant to turn you in now you've genuinely decided to repent. I mean, we're hardly icons of virtue ourselves. In fairness, you're a woman of status, and it'll be a big crowd. We're not looking to instigate a public stoning here. You can explain yourself freely, in your own words. We can't ask anything more than that.
Thank you. Truly, I've felt so much more at peace since last we spoke. The fog has only cleared further, giving me clarity of purpose.
The fog, huh?
Thank you for everything. I do hope you win the throne.
I intend to.
Yes, I intend to. Whoever the crown goes to, we're at least going to make sure it isn't used for evil.
At last, it seems our preparations are set. We need only trust that our plans will bear fruit.
Thank you all for waiting. The very first round of the tournament for the throne, the exhibition of the brave, is about to begin. Our monarchs-to-be will now present to the people the heads they seized to demonstrate their power as worthy of the throne.
I see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
At a later date, when the second round is announced, the faces on the King's Rock, that is to say, the candidates with the top 20 approval ratings, will pass the first round.
20! 'Tis a great many eliminations in but one round.
I was hoping we'd at least make it through the first, but it might not be that simple.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, your eyes to the lineup of all the gorgeous faces at the judges' table, starting with his and her highnesses of Oceana and Montario.
Oh, it's her ladyship. Lord Montario's here too, eh? And the armor and that fellow over there. A general, is he?
And of course, we have the one, the only,
this? Someone fill me in. I've been literally living in a hole.
A brilliant healer. We've met, though a long time ago. Even as a student, she was already considered the kingdom's best in her field.
Looks like the crowd's on your side, milady. Can you give us a few words about what's on your mind as you take on the judge's mantle?
Well, I'm afraid you've rather got me on the spot. Hello, all. This city sure has, great seafood and, well, sea creatures. Fascinating, aren't they? There's so much we still don't know about them. Oh, I did hear about a legend of some monster in the eastern seas of Oceania. Imagine, the mind races. I'm hoping I can investigate those sightings while I'm here.
That's just great, Lady Rella. I'll just stop you there, clock's ticking and all that. But we're thrilled you're enjoying your stay.
What's she saying up there? She's very animated.
Sometimes I can hardly believe you're my sister. Still not much of a public speaker, are you?
Wow, they're siblings? They look so different.
So she's a saint?
Well, she seems like a nice enough lady.
We better stop worrying about her and focus on ourselves. I don't see Luis anywhere, but I bet he's got eyes in the crowd.
Now, the time has come. Let the exhibition of the brave begin! First up is a respected gentleman of the church. Godot, the head of the monk soldiers of the Crown Theocracy.
I've no taste for needless killing. Therefore, I chose a mark with meat, abundant and edible. After the judging, it will be served in a banquet for the poor.
A stand-up fellow, my good people. Strength and compassion in one package. He's got the crowd on his side right from the start. Now, is there anyone who can top this?
I can.
And we have a challenger. Second in line is the church's direct opposition, the spearhead of Count Luis's supporters, Glodell the Black Hound.
One look at the head and I know what you're thinking. Bit small, isn't it? Well, I can bloody well tell you I'm not like this smarmy git who fished up his dinner. I'll tell you what this is. Behold, the head of a hideous human!
Where's your proof?
Yes, the young sod's right. How do we know that's really a human?
What drivel! Look at the thing! You think a normal beast could have a face like this?
Probably just made the damn thing yourself.
Oh, useless as ever. Did it never occur to him that the average citizen has never seen a human?
Now, everyone, let's have a little composure, please. Candidate Glodell, we're very much obliged. You may step down. Now, on to the next.
Someone took the beastie down. Who did the deed?
I'd heard tell of a monster tormenting the people of this beautiful port city. I could do no less than grant them respite from their suffering. Such is the duty of those with power.
Who expected anything less? His Eminence Warden is simply in another class. Suddenly the critics have all gone quiet. All I hear is gratitude.
Warden's trophy is more impressive than I expected. How are we going to make a stronger impression than that?
It's fine.
It'll be fine. If he'd gone after us, the reaction would mean we'd have been written off no matter what we presented. Let's count ourselves lucky and trust in our strategy.
Now, no dirty looks, you lot. Next is the Pagan Assassin's Prize. Let's see what head we've got now. Thank you, Candidate Julian, for that helpful, exhaustive, and I think exhausting explanation. Ooh. Now, we've had quite a succession up here, but our last is coming up now. This should wrap up our show. Now, if the last candidate, the Elden Boy, would please join us on the stage.
Square mode? What does that mean?
Where's their head?
Your pardon, madam, but would you happen to be the Lady of Martyra? Joanna, the Sanctoress?
Indeed. The head they've brought is mine.
The impudence. You dare offer an honored lady of the church before these judges. This is not to be borne.
I've got something to say to you too.
That you chief there. Isn't that Heismay? The same damn criminal you were supposed to be chasing?
That's the infamous Heismay, the huge chief of all things.
This. After we saved your hide on the road.
Silence! He may be a former knight, but now he's a heinous criminal who stooped to kidnapping. Anyone who claims themselves his ally should be disqualified on the spot.
Please, wait. I have something I must confess to you all. You speak of the kidnappings that terrorized my home, Martyra. I am here to confess that the true culprit behind those atrocities was me. I was the caretaker of a hideous human in the basement of my castle. And to feed it, I abducted the innocent people of my own city.
What? Absurd! Speak sense, woman!
Master Heismay is innocent in all this. He was framed for crimes performed by my hand and in my name.
And I, Bard, Captain of Martyra's Guard Corps, stand to vouch for all that she said.
Just so. It was this young candidate who killed that human, cleared me of the false charges, and dispelled the shadow over Martyra.
Thus, here I stand. My head is his to offer.
Well, that's quite a turn of events.
words in the poor woman's mouth. A sanctoress would never.
What will His Eminence Falden do?
The Honorable Master Godot should know whether I and my words can be trusted.
Tis true to the last word, isn't it?
Yes, Your Eminence. Without question.
Young candidate, you have done well to bring about her repentance. Now, justice must be rendered.
He's not gonna kill her, is he? Oh!
What? Right here and now?
They are gonna kill her!
Your Eminence, a moment!
Thank you for your concern. But I have no objections. For a sinner like me, to confess the truth to the people has already been more than I deserve. O new king, it is my hope that you will rid the world of its twisted prejudices and common cruelties. Please, leave this country armed with the truth.
I will. I promise.
Yikes. Cringe! Oof. They cut off her head. Yeah, and that went by so fast. She was alive and then she was dead.
Sometimes that's just how the curtain falls. If Sanctifex Forden turned in the biggest head, then our dark horse here has certainly turned in the heaviest. What an upset, ladies and gents! Who could see this coming?
Those crazy kids have done it again. What a show!
Whoa, our popularity went up from 2,200 to 49. After the events of the exhibition, many people seem to have taken notice of me. I hope this eventually leads to saving the prince. Got an hour left in the stream. Lag? There is lag, yeah.
Barden just departed, wishing everyone well. I suppose he aims to reach Martira before Joanna's confession does.
And Forden himself. I hardly expected the man to make himself so visible.
Likely his attempt at redirection. Keeps the blame from falling on him and the church. Can't say it didn't work, I suppose. I'm certainly not blameless in this either. It was my suggestion to make an impression by foregoing the pursuit of a monster's head in favor of a person's.
I guess, but...
Nevertheless, the Lady Joanna entrusted her final wishes to us, and we mustn't betray them. That's all we can do, really. Not bad, pups.
It's Louise.
You are passing on the course of a human hunt. You gave a most distinctive show.
I suppose you're worth introducing ourselves to. I'm Fidelio, that's Basilio, Luis's right-hand man, see? And now you walk with the Ujif at your side. Each ally of a different tribe.
Fascinating. Better to have dependable friends than familiar ones. Something we've got in common. Not only did you expose a failing of the Sanctus Church, but you dared to bring her alive so Forden himself could do the grisly part before all his flock.
That was not our intent.
Oh, same idea, yeah? A real person's head gets more eyes on you than some decapitated beast. And now you're the names on everyone's lips, aren't you?
shore, for those who only know his honeyed words.
Oh, Lord Luis, we really should be going.
Relax. They're in the middle of a conversation.
I like a show of strength as much as the next girl, but I do so hate violent spectacles. A view from the sky sounds so much more enchanting, don't you think?
So this is what's become of Luis. There was something eerie to him even as a lad, but I'd never expected him to reach such heights.
Do you suppose we have his attention?
Last time he told us we had to demonstrate our power first. I'd like to think that if he went out of his way to talk to us, that's something we earned.
Oh, loves, I've got a message from Count Luis. He says he'll be sending a messenger along soon, so stay in the city, would you? And I have to say, I might not want to let you out of my sight either.
What does that mean?
Master Luis? Master Luis was just here. What happened?
Well, he just left. You weren't told?
We'd better be getting back as well. Damn it! What's so special about those fools?
Luis is having a go for Popeye, eh? Are you officially all flunkies in arms now, then?
It might be a trap.
Don't get cold feet now. We knew going in that any plan to win his favor would be dangerous.
We have finally taken the first step in saving His Highness the Prince. If we can get the formula, then we yet have a chance of lifting the curse.
How fares His Highness anyway? He still fights?
I took a look in the Farsight mirror a while ago. He's still asleep. But nothing's changed about his condition.
And do we know where this formula is?
No, but he's bound to keep it somewhere secret if it's evidence linking him to the assassination. Still, a formula would be useless unless it's within arm's reach for emergencies.
If it's something he'd keep close, then...
Maybe he's engraved it directly on his body.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, somehow I doubt he'd literally carve incriminating evidence onto his skin. It'd be backwards in a mirror besides. It's more likely to be in his runner.
Do you really suppose it would be in the runner he uses even today? The incident was near a decade ago.
It's as good a chance as any. Getting inside would be a pain for anyone else, including us.
Man, I wish he had carved it into his body. That'd be pretty cool.
He said he would send a messenger. Perhaps it would be wise to wait until we've heard his missive.
Good point. Let's just wait for word then.
Joanna, a backwater sanctuarist denies me my moment of triumph. She defiles the very church itself. Oh, and naturally it was an elder of all people who stood her before me. Will that benighted tribe never stop dogging my heels?
Oh, he has some history with the Eldens.
An idea occurs, Your Eminence. For the tournament's next challenge, let us center the competition on a show of piety. Make them prove their Sanctus faith. After all, Sanctism is the state religion. It would be the barest of leaps to suggest that loyalty to the church is loyalty to the state.
I assume you have a plan?
Altaberry's our next destination. The very seat of the faith outside the capital. I thought we might propose another hunt. This time for relics.
Ah, the so-called divine relics. Those false idols the pagans consider relics of their gods.
What need does the world have for gods beyond ours? Soon, they will talk of nothing but how to win the Sanctus Church's favor. Your Eminence's influence would be sure to reach even greater heights.
And in the pagan lands, the greedier candidates will plunder and pillage for idols as they see fit. Fine footholds for our missionaries, all without getting our hands dirty. The collection of divine relics should be a spectacle held on Saint's Day. Our divine right will be undeniable. Once I take the throne, I will re-establish that these relics originally belonged to the Sanctus Church, and that they were ransacked from us in the course of history.
Your Eminence, on that day, I should be grateful to be honored with a proper title.
Say no more. A concession only fair for the right hand of the Sanctifex.
Ever at your service. You do not bow your head.
Oh, humblest apologies.
What troubles you, my child?
Well, my concern would be about the risks involved. Some theories suggest even the royal scepter was originally one of these relics. In the unlikely event that a divine relic were to be found to nullify the king's magic...
If such a relic existed, it would have been found long ago. You burden yourself with such fears. All you need to do is be a good saint. Smile, wave, and bless.
Rella, you are to return to the royal capital and gather the people under my banner.
Understood.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Time marches on. The age of a new king draws.
Hello? A word? Some odd blighter left a letter for you last night. Said he was Louis's man. Night prowler, today, come. Bit curt if I'm honest, hardly diplomatic. Seems like this night prowler place is some sort of pub or club. But do you know where it is?
On the city's outskirts. Seemed fairly dingy to my eyes. I can't imagine Louis at a haunt like that.
You think it's a trap? Maybe he's caught on to us?
If he wanted to trap us, I doubt he would make it so obvious. Though that doesn't guarantee our safety there.
We have little other option but to show up.
I'll hang about in the runner. Keep myself busy with tinkering. Let me know if you talk yourself onto Louis's craft, eh?
Right then, let's be off to this night prowler.
The Night Prowler, huh?
Let's hurry.
The place should be on the edge of town, I've heard. The ferrymen should know how to get there.
Night Prowler. Ah, so you're the ones them brothers were talking about then. I've heard all about it, so go on. Hop in right behind me.
So it was you two.
You expected us to roll out the red carpet right into our headquarters. Consider this a pre-show. Still, you really are just a kid, aren't you?
And you're one to talk?
I wouldn't go having a laugh at my big brother's expense. That's when I get to step in and make some points for my own life.
You are brothers. And he is the elder?
And here I thought the Magnus brothers' name was making the rounds. Shame that. It's fine. First offense and all won't kill you yet. Besides, Lord Luis has taken quite a shine to you lot. Before we let you see him, I have a question. I want you to think long and hard before you answer, right?
We're getting sinister looks from the whole pub.
What kind of king are you selling yourself to be exactly? Go on, let's have the pitch.
To be honest, I don't really want to be king.
Of course you don't. If you did, we'd kill you on the spot. You're not doing yourself any favors here, are you?
Let's drop the pretenses, shall we? We were all about impressing Luis, and we've done that. You're all about results, aren't you?
You'll answer the question from me too. Why do you want to serve Master Luis? No lies now.
Okay, I have 3 possible answers. I admire Master Luis's power. I don't like Forden or his church. I'm in love with Juna. This answer in particular makes me go, what? Maybe the answer with Forden's name?
I don't like Forden or his church.
Too right. They have no idea what justice is. But you had a sanctoress publicly executed so you could get ahead. Not in a position to moralize, are you?
We don't expect everyone to take our side. We're just here to right wrongs, that's all.
Whatever. You got some brass to you, I'll give you that much. Already got more accomplished than Agdal ever did. You seem like the types to make yourselves useful.
Not many get Ardel's blessing. It's worth celebrating that. For now, you're in.
Someone like you should already know what it's like. The minority tribes face walls and barriers everywhere they look in society. Our greatest hope rides with Master Luis. We'll do whatever it takes to make him king, and starting today, so will you. Come on then. Master Luis is waiting for you inside his gauntlet runner, the Caradrius.
Caradrius.
And no funny business up there, yeah? Nothing gets past the king's magic, and Lord Luis is one of the top candidates. We've captured some, 10 odd assassins now? Lord Luis uses them for magic experiments, and, well, you know how that ends.
We finally have access to Luis's headquarters.
It's a valuable opportunity. Ideally, while most of our group is meeting with Luis, someone else can do a quick search inside.
A theory. Gallica.
Wait, me?
Yes, you. You're the smallest.
There's no one more suitable. Anyone else, and he'd question their absence.
You're putting a solo infiltration on my tiny shoulders? But fine, I'll do it.
Once we're in the Skyrunner, we'll assess the situation, then deal with our own tasks.
I like how everyone looked at her. Yeah, I looked at her too. Since I heard that they wanted someone to go inside of the Skyrunner, I knew it would be Gallica. Thanks for redeeming Yeehaw. It's already sunset. Time flies by so fast. Luis's gauntlet runner, the Caradrius, is stationed in Warship Harbor. Let's take a ferry to get us over there. Can't forget the disguises. Okay.
You want to go to Warship Harbor? That's no place to visit after a piss-up. But alright, mind yourself and climb aboard.
Wow, it didn't hit me until we got right up close to it. But this runner is really huge.
Oi, over there! Keep your heads out of the clouds, will ya? You bumpkins can fawn over the camaraderie as all you want later. We won't be flying for a good while anyway, what with the soiree and all.
Soiree? What's that?
Hey boss, how about you don't go telling them anything they don't need to know. You aren't officially friends yet. Now follow me, I'll give you the grand tour. Oh, and a friendly warning. Be on your best behavior. You try anything clever, you're dead on the spot. Make a rude comment to Lord Louise, dead on the spot. Got it?
Not shy about making threats. We'll stay on his good side, okay?
Let's not test his patience then, eh? Lord Louise is in the reception room and you don't want to keep him waiting.
Let's head to the runner. We've got to follow them. Check this out. Look over there, the entrance to the runner.
And here we are. Go on in. Don't wander off. Until you get used to it, this place can be a real maze.
Is it a dungeon? Wow, there's so many soldiers here. I suppose we should have expected as much from Luisa's stronghold. I feel like we're always being watched.
Like it or not, an elder recruit is always going to stand out. But we're on the same side as all of them for now, so stand tall. The reception room is on the top floor. This lift will get you there. What was that? Happens to everyone. Is that some sort of magic-controlled locking mechanism? Yeah. It keeps those suspicious element out. You know, like the bastards pretending they're grunts when they're actually assassins. I see. Seems like a secure system. I assume you need a key to get around?
Bye, Patrick. Yeah. Oh, ad break starts soon.
Yep, there's different keys for different areas. Only a select few ranking soldiers have them. If you want to walk freely around the runner, then you're going to have to move up our ranks a bit first. Keys are only given to ranking soldiers, is it? Navigating this place may prove difficult without those in our possession. We will need to acquire them then.
Bye, Patrick.
Oi, already trading treacherous whispers amongst yourselves, eh? Quit with the gossip and get on already.
Okay, be right back. Alright, we're back.
It's much bigger than I thought. I almost forget we're inside a gauntlet runner. Quit looking around so much. Now what will we have? Now what have we got here? Are we letting schoolboys in the ranks now? These kids are our new recruits? But that's all it took, eh? A little show at the exhibition? Used to be you'd have to prove yourself before you could stand with the Count's men. They got Lord Louise's approval. If that's not enough for you, I'd keep it to yourself, before someone knocks you off that pedestal. What, these pistons against me? Please, I'm a bloody sergeant. We could settle this right here, right now. They'll be wiping you off the walls. Oh, leave it out, Xanth. Get your ass back to your post. That's an order. Just get this through your tiny heads. Power is everything around here. I give you 3 days at most till you run home, tails between your legs. You just gonna stand there, or are you gonna move? Come on.
Place is fucking ginormous. You would never expect this from how the gauntlet runner looks from the outside. And this would be Lord Louise's quarters.
Just a reception room, lass. He'd be daft to show a pack of strangers straight to his private quarters, wouldn't he? Lord Louise is waiting inside. Enter.
Yes, that's my cue. I'll try looking around for this formula.
Be careful. Lots of sharp eyes about.
I'll try. You all stay safe too. See you soon, I hope.
I have a feeling they're gonna capture Gallica.
A beautiful city, Brilehaven. But it is its identity I truly respect. Oceana's navy might well have won them the Annex War, if your Cronia hadn't chosen to forgo their honor and launch an opportunist attack in the wake of a storm. Even now, united in the kingdom, their pride in their power is what keeps this city alive. You wish to join my ranks. I need ask little else. Instead, I would hear what you wish to know most. Ask and I will answer. That is why I have bid you come. Here we go.
What are we gonna ask? Why is the one of them about Juna?
Did you kill the king and prince?
My dagger laid buried in the king's chest until his mortal husk entered the casket. Then, you don't deny it? I never sought to. I presumed Forden would be more than happy to announce it, but I've heard nothing. The man preyed enough on the state government. Perhaps he feared I would be hailed as a hero instead of derided as a killer. Ever the paragon of cowardice. It is clear no small conviction drives you. Perhaps keeping you close will prove useful. You, assembled company, I hereby permit you to enter my service.
We are much obliged.
This is a heart of magic silver. Cut your finger and let the blood fall. A proper rite of royalty. Shows how all our blood flows through the same heart.
Watch yourselves, though. If your own heart's not true to our cause, well, it's not just a drop you lose. Might take off a whole limb.
You hesitate. Fear and anxiety. They always lead the people astray. But power and order trumps all. That is the crux of my rule.
It seems we have no choice.
Good. It would appear we've passed.
Hello, Zim.
Look at you, like You think I'd go to all that effort?
On August 13th, I intend to hold a soiree in this city. It seems a fine opportunity for you to make your debut in my retinue.
Very exclusive, see? Only for those good enough to be part of our campaign. You should feel honored.
How you doing?
As my gauntlet runner requires some maintenance, the party should be held at the feast hall where I'm staying. In the meantime, do as you will.
Stream has indeed been good. These last 3 hours have gone by so fast. I wonder how Gallica's search is going. Currently on the way to the movies. Ooh, what are you gonna watch?
Feels any different from the rest.
What you gonna watch?
I need a key to get in, though. It'd be nice if I could see what's going on in here, too.
Is that boy candidate here already?
Meeting with Count Luis as we speak, I think. Didn't think he'd end up on our side.
It's the little the fairy, Gallica. She's searching around this area, trying to find the formula to a magic spell. Oh, you're gonna watch the new Michael Jackson movie, I see.
I expect we'll run into each other on the job, eh? That said, let's get back to our rounds.
Yikes! They're coming this way! Now you have to hide! Is this the other side of that door? Never thought it'd lead to a place like this. This area just screams suspicious with all the guards. The formula's gotta be somewhere around here. Is someone coming?
Bye, Zan. Thank you for stopping by.
Figures they'd show up now. Isn't that the songstress? What is she doing here?
Lady Juna, is something amiss?
I do recall saying I didn't need a personal guard today.
Yes, but this is Luis's personal quarters, and we thought in case you needed...
Well, I don't. You can do your guarding downstairs for today. Do you understand? And, well, I mean, do you really want to be guarding this door when Count Luis returns? Oh, the things you would hear. How awkward for us both.
You mean idiot? Don't make the lady repeat herself. Apologies, milady. We'll make ourselves scarce.
Close one. Opportunities like this are so few and far between. I've got to get this back in place. Oh, wonderful. How were these arranged again? A magic spell? Is that the formula? Just my luck. I can't carry out something that big, and now I know where it is.
Jolly good! You've got the man's eyes on you. Now that you've sworn fealty, we can get right down in the guts of his Skyrunner.
I worry for Gallica. Perhaps we ask too much of her. I hope she's all right.
Ah, it seems you worried for naught.
I'm back!
Phew. You're clearly bursting with good news, too.
I know, right? I found where the formula is! I'm pretty sure I saw the real thing. Even if it wasn't, I bet the real one's somewhere in that room.
Masterfully done. We could have asked no better an infiltrator.
That songstress Juno was there too. I'm pretty sure it was Luis's private quarters. So I have to wonder what she was doing there.
Whatever the case, I assume you could lead the way to the room?
Well, yes, but it
It might be a bit tricky. To get to Luis's quarters, we'd need to go through the crew quarters, then through the starboard corridor, or the port corridor. You need a key to get into each of the divisions. Whoever's in charge at each guard post has one. Luis's private quarters have a special key too. That one's held by the representative on the bridge.
In short, we'll need to pass through 3 blocks. The crew quarters, either the starboard or port corridor, and the bridge.
It looked like he's usually got his quarters under guard. So we'll want to pick a time of day when there'll be less people around.
If we need it less crowded, then how about the night of the soiree? Surely it would be a skeleton crew.
Apparently, the soiree will be held at the luxury inn that caters exclusively to the upper class. The soldiers manning his runner are bound to have duties in town that day.
He would have us debut as his supporters on that night. How would we get away with not being present?
Maybe if we just excuse ourselves for a short time? We've got plenty of time to prepare. Securing an infiltration route, finding out when it will be less crowded. This is all work we can get done in advance. On the night of, Gallica and one other will slip out, swipe the formula, then return by the shortest route possible.
Have anyone in mind? My hearing makes stealth jobs simple work.
No. I think he'd be our best bet.
You would have the guest of honor himself absent?
This is Luis we're talking about. He's bound to notice any absence. If we've lost on that front already, we might as well send our strongest.
What do you think? It would be risky as a mere solo infiltration. Are you up to the task?
We'll just have to make it work.
You truly mean that?
Seriously. We're jumping from tightrope to tightrope here. We'll have to prep our infiltration strategy tomorrow. For now, let's get back to the inn and get some rest.
Thank you for the lurk, Patrick.
That reminds me.
By the way, do you remember the man we met in Luis's Gauntlet Runner? He seemed very proud of his strength. Ah, he was rather full of himself, yes. Sergeant Xanth, was it? He got told to go back to his post, which makes me wonder. He might be in charge of one of the runner's sectors.
That would be unfortunate. I could tell his strength was formidable even to be near him. I doubt he would have simply let us pass. In any case, we should probably rest for today. We can talk in more detail in the morning.
Look at that.
Good night.
Rest well.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Now, starting today, we need to work on an infiltration route to Luis's private quarters.
The issue is those in charge of each area, the ones holding the keys.
Would seem they make a formidable lineup. What shall we do?
Maybe the simplest option is the best option. Get them alone, beat their key from them, and push forward.
If we mean to attack, a short, decisive encounter is the order of the day. If they call for reinforcements, we may not fare so well.
Luis's subordinates have retained their rank through martial prowess. If we win their pride, negotiation may still be on the table. This is a new challenge.
I'm a little worried.
This is a challenge unlike any we've faced so far.
Right, a new situation calls for new tactics. We ought to build up our strength by hunting bounties and the like, or we may end up over our heads.
Unlike previous operations, time is of the essence when infiltrating. You will need to keep your battles short, defeating the officers within a certain number of turns. All the officers are quite strong, and each will require you to be tactical. Gather information about them in town and utilize requests to strengthen your abilities to give yourself a fighting chance. Maybe we could dig up some dirt through an informant. Who knows, they might have a weakness we can exploit.
Well then, before we can secure our route to his quarters, it sounds like we have to do some digging before the day of the soiree.
Quest starts. Infiltrate the Caradrius. I forgot how it's pronounced. The infiltration room must be secured so Luis's room can be accessed on the day of the soiree. If I steal the curse formula, the prince's curse can be lifted. Deadline, August 12th. A mission with a deadline has begun. Be cautious of storms and inclement weather conditions that may occur around Brilehaven. Meet with your allies in Warship Harbor to infiltrate Luis's Gauntlet Runner. The interior of Luis's Gauntlet Runner is divided into 4 areas. The crew quarters, the starboard corridor, the port corridor, and the bridge. You'll need to obtain a special key from the person in charge of the bridge in the deepest part of the ship. Don't forget, you need to gain access to Luis's quarters for the day of the soiree.
Let's head there.
Luis's Gauntlet Runner, huh? Wow, okay. I believe that is a good place to stop for today. Got a lot of story in. I'm gonna send everyone over to Saw Q. He's doing art right now. I'll be back tomorrow for steno practice. Until then, goodbye. Bye, Patrick.
Thank you.